Loftus. Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show, live from the Stellar Sports Complex. It's Senior Day, a time to celebrate these graduating athletes and their remarkable baseball journey. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm thrilled to be bringing you this milestone matchup. Stay with us for what promises to be an exciting game and an emotional day as we bid farewell to these upperclassmen playing in their final regular season game. Coming up on the first pitch, our starter in this one, Josh Loftus.
Leading off this afternoon,
here's some more information.
Right fielder,
with
William
5 pitches
Dark.
in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher.
Hey, no outs now.
That one fouled off.
He can't touch you.
1-1.
And 1-2. A bit out in front there. Might have thought it was the heater.
2 strikes.
That one is way inside. High fly to center. Burn.
That's mine, I got it.
1 away. Darius Davis now at the plate.
Be patient.
Grounder to third. Over to first. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Joshua Garcia.
So digging in, Joshua Garcia.
First here. Be patient.
Fair ball. Around first and heading for second. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Really turned on that pitch, and it's easy to send it foul when you do that. Nice job to stay back just long enough to keep it fair. Nice job to get into scoring position with 2 out, and now he could come in on a base hit. I'm sure the cleanup hitter is thinking about how he can do just that.
Aye.
Be patient.
Puts this one in the air down the line.
I got it.
Racing over to make the catch. They strand one. On to the bottom of the first, no score. One gone and a runner on at first.
Here we go. Clutch
Next
up
is
for
the
us here.
designated hitter,
Batting third,
Josh Loftus.
designated hitter, Josh Loftus.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Now a flare off the bat, and that falls for a base hit. Lead runner turns at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a hit. Might have gotten fooled a bit by that pitch, but he did a good job to stay through it and punch it into center for a knock. Good approach led to a good
Hey,
result.
get your pitch. No one better up there.
And now,
Batting
Carey
fourth,
to pray.
left fielder, Carey Tipra.
Hey, one
Lefty
time,
from the
right
stretch with runners on the corners. Pops this one up on the infield. 2 away now. Now a chance for
Batting
Willie
fifth,
Gonzalez.
first baseman, Willie Gonzalez.
now. Clutch up and
The
drop in
2-2.
right here. Here you go.
Rolls away a little bit. Whips it to first, barely back in on a dive. Payoff pitch.
Pitch up there, kid. Let's go.
Towards first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Second inning set to start, and now the DH, Nigel Johnson.
Get him out of there.
Inside, ball one. Two and 0.
Hey, we got no outs.
Hey!
And now 2-2.
2 balls,
You gotta get
2
this guy.
strikes.
Attack him.
Fly ball down the line. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball.
Hey, here we go.
Try to get him
Count
chasing on the changeup. Center field. Burn on the way over. One up, one down.
Batting sixth,
Jose
first
Chassin,
baseman,
the next to hit.
Jose Chasin.
Line drive. Base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Batting seventh,
Rick Cortez
shortstop,
getting ready
Rick
to hit.
Cortez.
Ball one.
Get this guy out of here.
And
Ball
that one is
inside.
inside. That front door curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. Runner at first, one away. And a curve
3 balls,
misses
1
outside.
strike.
Swings
Hey!
through it.
Full count, 3 and 2.
In the dirt, but blocked. And now a runner in scoring position. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Marshall
Batting
Hanks.
eighth,
And you'd
second
have to
baseman,
think that a breakthrough
Marshall
might
Hanks.
be coming here.
Be patient.
First pitch
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
No score
Stay
here in the
aggressive
second
up there.
inning. Here's a fly to center. Burn
got it,
on the
got it.
move. Drops into the glove. They leave one runner on base. Midway in the second, no score yet. Welcome back, folks, and
Leading
just a
off,
reminder that this
third
is a
baseman,
7-inning game here at the
Fernandez.
high school level.
Come on, mow him down.
Nope, outside.
Be patient.
Hey!
One pitch fouled away. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Back to the top of the order here. Dark digs in now.
Be patient.
Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Gets a piece, stays alive.
Hey, one away, one away.
And now
Oh,
1-2.
outside.
Top of the third, no score.
This guy'll swing at anything.
Tapped back to the mound. Ishii on the run, throw to first. And now 2 away. At this level, you have to be able to slow the game down
Now batting
and execute,
left fielder.
even in
There he
high-pressure
is.
situations. He did a fine job right there to understand how much time he had to make the play and get the out. Davis in the box
Where's that
now.
first
No
out?
balls and a strike. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Be patient.
Swinging a high fly ball out to left.
Got it.
There to make the catch. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. No score. Welcome back to Stellar
Leading off,
Sports Complex.
center fielder,
As we go to the top of the
Joshua
fourth.
Garcia.
And now, Joshua Garcia.
Be patient. Be aggressive. Hey, we got no one. Get ahead, stay ahead.
This one is labeled. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Go ahead run on base. Now at the dish, Rodney Tillman.
Yeah! 0-1.
Be patient.
Righty comes to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. We're in the fourth inning, no score. Struck the batter out looking. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The
Now batting
strikeout
designated
and
hitter,
1 away now.
Nigel Johnson.
Next to hit, Nigel Johnson.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Looking back, go one here.
Popped up left side. Ishii.
You got it. Go.
Out number 2. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break.
Is that one now?
And here's the first baseman, Jose Chacin. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Be patient.
Man at second with 2 down. And a big swing and a miss. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, and gets out of the jam. Clearly. Bottom of the fourth. And now,
Hey,
Josh
let it fly, let it fly.
Loftus.
Leading off, designated hitter, Josh Loftus.
Foul ball there. Ground ball to short. Cortez. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. We're in the top half of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Rick Cortez.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes.
Get him out of there.
And another ball.
That's out.
He's had great control all game, but it's a 3-ball count now. Batter has to be ready to hit.
No outs here.
Clips the outside corner. Fouled off down the right side. Now the payoff pitch. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk. Here's the second baseman, Marshall Hanks. Leadoff hitter is aboard, so the defense will be on guard against the bunt that could move a critical runner into scoring position. Foul ball there. We're in the top of the fifth inning. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. Next one's fouled back. And the 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Jude Hernandez. And the runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Safe.
Be patient.
That's a ball.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
Close,
Ball
but ruled a ball. I was
2-1.
certain that was a strike. Not my
Three
call,
balls,
though.
1 strike.
Not even close there. Ball 3. The Eagles
One down.
with the go-ahead run at third. Swings and misses. Full count
got a
now.
full count.
After he threw a breaking ball on 3-1, he's got the batter second guessing. Could see another one here. In there, got the strikeout looking. Huge K there. And now the right fielder, William Darth.
Now batting right fielder, William Darth.
Ball, that's down.
This one's in the dirt. And a fine job keeping it close right there. Runner at third, 2 away. In the air to center, Burn on the way over.
That's me.
Brings it in for the out. 1 left on base, and we're still knotted up.
Now pitching, Richard Shin.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Richard Shin. Loftus swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Work it ahead.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action
ball,
from him
2
to
strikes.
sell the changeup. Battling here, fouls it away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed
Ball,
inside with the
inside.
curveball. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. Grounder left side. Nice play off the bounds for the out.
Now batting left fielder, Gary Tipra.
Two down and a runner at second
Hey, plays
base.
that one right
And
here.
now it's going to be Jude Hernandez.
Hey, no one better. Make your pitch right here.
And that'll do it. They get the victory on Senior Day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Loftus with a solid showing, helping lead his team to the win on Senior Day. This two-way player did what it took on the mound to give these hometown fans something to cheer about. With the playoffs up next, he'll get a chance to show what he can do at the plate as well. It's high school playoff time on the show, live from the Stellar Sports Complex. Ben Gelman here, and I am thrilled to be on the call for this one. The postseason is a time where every pitch and every swing could mean the difference between advancing to glory or ending the season. Can't wait to see what's in store for this one. So up next, Frank Kramer.
Batting second. Center fielder, Frank Kramer.
Payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Bottom half of the second, and now the first baseman, Josh Loftus. Foul ball there.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go. Hey, get your pitch.
What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. In the air to left center, and it's into the gap. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. That's one way to get a 2-strike hit. Maybe he was just trying to protect the zone, but he managed to run around the move in the dirt. Throw safe. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. Runner edging away at second base. Up the middle, gloves it, whips it to first on the run, boots it. That was a clear advantage count. No surprise we saw something hittable. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now the payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Castillo. Off-balance feed. There's one. To first, safe. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Welcome back to Stellar Sports Complex. And here's the first baseman, Josh Loftus. Fouled off left side. I'm sure he'd tell you it's all about the team, but this player's presence here in the playoffs is a testament not just to his skill, but to his determination and commitment to the game. Gets it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Stellar Sports Complex.
Loftus.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Josh Loftus.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And that one fouled off.
Hey now, Byron.
Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. Move to first, Loftus. Back in on a dive. Step up. Oh, the runner jumped early and out at first. Can't get back. Go-ahead run on
now batting
base.
right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Alonso Soto.
Be aggressive. Runner.
There goes the runner. On the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now the first baseman, Josh Loftus. On the ground, this should do it. Kelly. And that'll wrap it up as their season comes to an end. A valiant effort, but they fall short of the title game. Loftus, with a quality game but a heartbreaking loss as his senior season comes to an end, he left it all out on the field. You can definitely spot his potential to take his game to the next level. I'm sure the scouts are taking notice too.
This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity in this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Infield drills at first base are starting up right now. A key position, Jessica, where you have the opportunity to pick up your teammates defensively, and it's my favorite position on the diamond because it's what I played growing up.
Well, and the biggest thing you got to have in that position, Robert, is positional awareness. Scouts are looking for that range, your ability to get to any ball, and honestly, you want to save your teammates from any potential throwing errors.
Jessica, so far, what's your assessment of this session? How's he doing?
This is such an underrated position. I feel like what he's doing to be a huge asset for his team defensively at first base. The footwork, ability to get the ball and make a play, plus excellent arm accuracy.
Yeah, this guy seems to have the goods. Always nice as an infielder to know that if your throw's a little bit off over to first, he can pick you up.
Absolutely. It changes the entire dynamic of a defense. He's also showing that he belongs at this pro level.
Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben. Josh Loftus digs in now. Fouled off, he was late. Loftus competing here as a two-way player at the Combine, but it'll be interesting to see if that continues successfully as he gets to college or pro level. That's where we usually see a player like this convert to being just a pitcher or just a hitter. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a single could score two. Now at the dish, Johnny Santana. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The tying run is in to score from third. All set for the bottom of the third, and here's the first baseman, Josh Loftus. Swing and a miss. He must have been sitting on something off speed. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Pop-up foul on the right side. And a quick out, number 1. And next, the cleanup hitter, Josh Loftus. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate. Here it comes. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. This one in the air to right. Harvey makes the call and the grab. Runner tagging from third. Brand new ball game here after he delivered with the sacrifice fly. Good team first approach at the dish. No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Grover Braun. Can't squeeze it. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Josh Loftus now at the plate.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
That's towards center. Peralta under it. And there's 2 down. One gone and a runner on at first. The batter now, Josh Loftus. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Little chopper rolls foul. And that's ripped for a base hit. Lead runner turns at second, throw into third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. 1 out and 2 on. Ronnie Crow getting ready to hit. Now the payoff pitch. Runner on the move. Now a flare off the bat. That's a base hit as a run scores. To third, tag, out. Two outs and a runner at first. Now the left fielder, Johnny Santana. And what a play! Ball game! No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep. And now the shortstop, Horace Clifton. And we are underway. Comes up empty, strike 2. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Efficient work on the mound there. So up next, Jack Stoitsiadis. Line, and that's a base knock. So 1 on now with 1 away. So digging in, Mark Lang. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. The 0-1. A swing and a miss. Chase is way out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Here it comes. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. 1 out with a runner at second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. He came to the plate with a chance to put him ahead, but he went down looking. And here at the plate, James Pineda.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Runner!
And now the runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Thrown out at third to end the inning, and the defense heads back to the dugout. And the next batter, Josh Loftus.
Aye! 0-1.
Not close with that one, but still Chase.
No
That's
balls,
a strike.
2 strikes.
Great pitch to get a swing like that. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of the glove, but wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was. Back here in the desert, on to the next inning. Stepping in, James Pineda. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Now here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's to third. Throw to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Villalobos. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Moya in position. And now 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Ray Martins. And foul ball. Hard ground ball, base hit. And that extends the inning. Douglas Witt, the next to hit.
Hey!
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Hack and a miss, that's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Back here at Chase Field. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. Now it's the second baseman, Jermaine Prince. In the air to left center. It falls in, that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Bryant Roberts. That's in there. That's strike one. We're here in the top half of the third. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Up and in. And now it's even 1-1.
2-1.
Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Prince leading off of first with one out. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, out. Well, he didn't make a perfect throw down to second, but the jump from first base wasn't good enough, and that's why he got thrown out. On a line for a base hit. That keeps the inning going. Next to hit, Jack Stoitsiadis. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey.
Top of the third, no score. And very quickly, it's 0-2 to the DH.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner turns at second, and now runners on the corners with 2 away. Now at the plate, Mark Lang. Struck out looking the first time up.
That's a ball.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And the strike zone swells in size. Foul ball there. 1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. One hops off the wall. Might be trouble here. Coming around third. Also in to score. 2 down and a runner at second base. And next, the cleanup hitter, James Pineda. Strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. They limit the damage here. Back here in the desert, on to the fourth. Leading off, Miguel Villalobos.
Hey.
You may be wondering, just how does a player score a summons to the invitation-only draft combine? Well, eligible high school and college players are selected by a committee of MLB, USA Baseball, and MLB club scouting executives. And now, Ray Martins. And that one fouled off. Edge of the zone for a strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Grounds it to short. Feliz. Throws to first.
He's out.
2 quick outs in the top of the fourth. And now the center fielder, Douglas Witt. Went down on strikes the first time through. That one fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. That misses.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball, left field, Rudolph. And that's the third out. Bottom of the fourth, and now at the plate, Josh Loftus. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Slider misses away.
2 strikes.
He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Up the middle. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Brian Moya digs in now. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. 2 outs, runner on first base. And now, Josh Loftus, 1 for 2. Line drive, that's a base knock. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Brian Moya now at the plate. On 0-1, the delivery. Line drive for a base hit. Runner around third. Throw is too high. Two outs and runners at first and second. Now the left fielder, Edwin Rudolph. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Over to pick it up. Spins and fires to first on the run. Nicely done. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Josh Loftus. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, 1 down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. Strike 2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Struck out swinging. That ends the... Loftus with some struggles at the plate in this game, but a respectable performance on the hill. I want to see how he responds to this game because that can tell you a lot about a prospect. Will he get down about his struggles at the plate, or will he be encouraged by the way he pitched? Should be interesting.